Grand afternoon. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat, honey. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump on into this energy, okay, you guys? So, these people are mad. These people who are spying on you, they're upset at the fact that you caught on. Like, they're mad because you caught on. They're mad because you caught on to who you really are, which is what they tried to hide from you, what they tried to keep from you, the knowledge that they tried to steer you away from. They didn't want you obtaining any knowledge that was going to awaken you to who you truly were. But you have found that information and you have awoken to who you truly are. And the signs and synchronicities around you and around these people who try to suppress and oppress you are very loud. And they know that you know. And now they're ready to prepare for battle because the only way, they feel like the only way this can end is if one of y'all is taken out. So your ancestors, the Holy Spirit, the Most High, the archangels are all gearing up for battle to take out these entities that are trying to arise against you. These cults, these unethical, corrupt people that are upset because no matter what no matter what type of trickery or magic they tried to cast upon you, it did not work. You were always able to read in between the lines. Your intuition was super strong. They could not contain it or suppress it. And you were able to realize that you were a part of the tree of life. You played a big part in the integration of the spiritual energy here. Like, you play a major part in rising the vibration of this planet. And they did not want you to know that. Because that would have made you rise your vibration to a level to which they cannot touch you. You're unobtainable. And that's where you are now. And so before you get too far gone, they're ready to send this last airstrike or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To take you out because you're bold and you're sassy and you're standing in your power now. They don't like it. Yeah. Talking to a water sign. Been talking to a water sign all day, honey. You see this? You are this flower of life that they could not stop from blooming, okay? And they're upset about it. They're very much so upset about it. Because you turned out to be this honest person, this honest, true, authentic person. Hi, how are you all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And now you're moving forward, far away from them, far away from them. And now you're able to readjust and adapt to coming out of survival mode and actually living life instead of surviving through life. They wanted you to be in this timid, misunderstood, shy energy, but you were created for much more than that. And they didn't realize how powerful it was, the energy that you were created to wield, that you were created to walk in. They didn't understand the power behind it, or that came with it. Yeah. And so that's why they mad. That's why they spying. Because they can't do nothing else. They can't do nothing else. Their hands are tied. Their hands were tied before they were able to be successful with this last strike. I'm hearing airstrike. They're trying to attack you from above. They're trying to attack your crown chakra. They're trying to destroy you from the top up. They're trying to start off by destroying your direct connection with the Most High and then going on down. And that's retarded because ultimately they're battling God in that area. And they would never win. They're gonna be defeated, and they know it. But they trying to see if they can find a crack to slip their little tail in, and it's a no go. Ain't no cracks or crevices for them to slide into, honey, to penetrate or infiltrate you again. They would never be able to do this shit again. And that's the reality. That's the reality of the fact that they do not want to accept that they will have no more chances to do this to you again. You have reached a point. You have evolved to such a level that these people will never be able to attack you again. This is the ultimate battle. This is the end all battle. This is the battle at the end of the game. The game is over with. The jig is up. It's over with. You beat the game. It's through. They trying to reprogram at the last minute and add extra levels and shit. They can't. It's over with. But they refuse to bow down and accept defeat. So they gonna keep going until they can't go no more. This is crazy. This is crazy, honey. These people think they got all the sense, but they don't. They don't have none. Holy Spirit, give me some more messages about this energy. These people was messy, honey. They left evidence. They left a trail, honey. They thought they crossed all their I's and dotted their damn T's, honey. Nope. Nope. They got caught up in goddamn going manipulating. And because they seen a little action, they seen a little motion behind what they was doing, how it was affecting you. And they thought that, oh, they ain't have to worry about nothing else as long as whatever they was doing was working, honey. That's all they were focusing on. They weren't focusing on the consequences behind their actions. They was just focused on the goal at hand, which was to take you out. Yes. They wanted to remote control your destiny and your goals and how high you were going to succeed, how high you should aim for your goals. They wanted to monitor all that and keep it low. Keep it low. Keep you from reaching high to your fullest potential. They said, no, you can't. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I can make your day. I'm so glad. Thank you for stopping by and spending time with me today, honey, to catch this lovely message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But see, what they didn't realize is that you was ready. You always been ready. You always been kept 10 steps ahead while they were so busy trying to make you feel left out or pushing you out behind your back. They got secret alliances and shit you don't know about, but it did not affect you in the way they thought it would because you didn't give a damn. You was hanging out with them and shit like that, but you never took them as serious as they took you. You didn't put as much energy and effort into them as they put into you. So to ignore them, turn a blind eye unto them, to, basically be unfazed by them, it was nothing. It was nothing to you. You was cool with it. You feel what I'm saying? They was the ones that was bothered because their actions weren't affecting you to the extent in which they wanted them to. It might have caused you to stumble or whatever, but it did not have the grand effect in which they were promised that it was going to have when they began conjuring up this magic to throw your way. Yeah. Now they the ones that's exiled. The ones sitting around lonely, looking dumb, because they have been exposed. All their masks, all their many hats and masks that they wear when they come around you. Each and every one of them have been exposed unto you. So you know all the versions of these people. Now they outside, honey, can't get in. Ain't got nowhere to lay that head, honey. God has removed these people's stability. Yeah, God has removed these people's stability. So that the promise that was made unto you as far as you and your divine kingdom spouse's connection, it's going to happen. But somebody had to be eliminated. And it was them, not you. Because they want to come around with this organized crime, cult activity, trying to intimidate you out some shit that they know they can't take from you unless you give it to them. And so they want to think they can coerce you and manipulate you into involuntarily giving them access to some shit that they have no business having their hands on. But no, you protested and you rejected that energy that they were sending unto you, and you was letting them know this is not fair. You wanted justice for this treatment. Yeah. See, the seeds that were planted in you from birth, from your origin, honey, have sprouted. You nourished your garden. You kept your weeds plucked. You kept your grass cut short. You didn't let your right hand know what your left hand was doing. They may say you talk too much, but you might have talked too much, but you ain't talk too much about the wrong things. You talk too much about things that made them want to get out your business, and they can talk about your struggles and all this and that and the third, but they ain't really know what was going on. They really won't all up in your business like they thought they were. You feel what I'm saying? You just told them things that would make them disgusted with you and be like, oh, we don't want to deal with her. She got too much going on. What's going on over here? Yeah, that's the information that you told them. So they would be like, she too stressed out. She too stressful. We don't want to deal with her. Yeah, let's deal with her. Let's leave her alone. All the while, honey, you are flourishing, growing, and glowing. And now it's to the point where you can't hide it anymore. You don't have no more struggle to pass out. You don't have nothing to make up to say that you're going through anymore. So, therefore, your good is projecting through your energetic aura, and they see you. You can't hide your light no more from these people. And now they see that you have a great, loving home environment, stable family environment, and that the curse that they sent your way has been broken. Yeah. So, and it's like now that it has been broken, you have no need to feel to hide from these people no more. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do now. The work has been done. Thanks for nothing. Yeah. You worked hard in secret to bring forth your manifestation in the physical. And now that they're seeing that, now they see what you was doing behind the scenes through your isolation and all this, that, and the third. Now they see why you didn't mind not being around them. Now you see why you didn't care about them cutting you off and not inviting you to family functions or leaving you out of shit. Now they see why you was okay with that. Because, honey, you got a whole lot of good news coming your way and good things happening for you and blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Your favor is being seen. It cannot be you can't even turn a blind eye to your favor. Like, even a blind man can see the favor that God has over you and your family. Yeah. And they are in regret for doing this shit to you, because they done lost every fucking thing. They are in sorrow, honey. They are the damaged goods now. They was worried about damaging you so damn bad. Didn't realize that shit was gonna come back on them. And honey, it took their ass out. It sure did. Them spells backfired and is up on their ass now. And that's the justice that you protested for. You're now seeing it come to fruition right in front of you. Yeah. You're seeing all the projection and rejection and all the obstacles and all the bad things they did unto you. You're seeing it being done back unto them. Some of you are able to sit back and watch these people receive their karma. And it's making it easier and easier. Everything that's being exposed to you, everything you're being able to see go down, it's helping you break free of these people. It's making your break free easier. It's making them chains weaker and easier to break. Them damn invisible ass chains that you felt as though you can never get away from. Yeah, they thought they had you. They thought they had you locked in, twin. But you are awoke to the bullshit. Yeah. And it's slowly but surely that trap that they set for you, they falling into it. They thought they was very strategic in the thing in their planning, and they were not. They left out a few things that they should have paid attention to. Yep. Meanwhile, you was playing chess the whole motherfucking time. They ain't sitting back playing catch up. Yeah. Blind leading the blind. Yeah. They try to keep you from seeing, now they can't see. God done took their sight away from them. Whether it's in 3D or 5D or even both. And now they walking around here awkwardly, lost, can't find their way, in the dark, roaming around in the dark. Yeah, while you sitting back being blessed and highly favored by the Lord, keeping a nice tight schedule and getting things done in a timely fashion, managing your life just beautifully. Even if you had to get an assistant or you had to get some type of help to help you balance out your life, that's what you're doing. Yeah, because you a sweetheart. You deserve everything that you are receiving. Hold on, y'all. I didn't realize it was blurred. Hold on. Oh, that's just my screen, but y'all can see me clearly. Okay. All right. But yeah, you're deserving of this restart, this rebirth that you're going through in your life right now. Yeah. But be cautious. Pay attention. These people trying to set you up to have some type of accident. Yeah, these people are trying to, they are very committed to holding you back, binding you up, holding you to a contract that you never signed. They're trying to force you into a contract that they signed on your behalf because they offered you up as the sacrificial lamb unbeknownst to you. Yeah, for a gift. Yeah, for a promotion in your energy, for the gift, for the ability to be able to wield your energy, live in your energy, swap destinies with you. That's why this was done. Yeah, perseverance. Even though they put you through all these mountains of stress, you persevered through that. You learned how to transmute that negative energy into positive energy. Yeah, they were trying to bully you, but they ain't gonna be able to do that shit no more. That bullying shit is over with. Out the door, they got to go with that. They can't come over here with that no more. They can't bully you no more. Yep, that shit has been put to a stop. They trying to come up with another way to disturb your ass so they can come in and rob your ass. They want to distract you so they can come through the back door and rob you again. And you know this. That's why you trying to weigh out whether or not you should give these people access. But don't do it. Don't do it because they just coming in to bully your ass. Don't do it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Alright, y'all. I had to fix my chair. My seat cushion had to slid down, making my back hurt, y'all. I wasn't gonna be able to make it through this reading, honey. I need to fix that. That was hurting. I said, what in the world? I think it's just about time for me to get another seat here. This seat right here is a little wide for me, and I ain't that wide, honey. I need something that's gonna hug me in the chair, make me feel secure. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get home, get me another purple chair, honey. All right, let's see what else is calling unto me. Holy Spirit, what other messages do you have for my divine collective? Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my divine collective? Let's see what else is going on. All right, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Trying to figure out what cards. All right. 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Getting ready to cut this deck, and we're gonna get into it and see what else going on behind the scenes that you need to know from these people that's spying on you. What the hell else is they cooking up in the kitchen, honey? Because they always in the kitchen cooking a pot of bullshit. So let's see what the flavor of the bullshit is today, honey. Because as you can see, they already mad because they couldn't stop you. You done made it on over to the other side. They're under investigation because they messy ass left evidence behind. Wasn't as clean or as thorough as they thought. And that's because they was lacking and slacking because they didn't think they had to be because they were so busy convincing themselves that you were remedial and that you would never figure out their plan. It was so devious and so secretive and just so inconspicuous that you would never see it coming. And that was not the case at all. You seen it and you knew it all the while. Yeah, these flying fucking monkeys just thought you was just as dumb as they ass was and that you would never see. They thought you was blind. And that's how they was gonna try to trick you about your blessings. They trying to clock your schedule, trying to see what you got going on, see what you doing, where you at in your life so that they can cause upheaval, so that they can set a trap, cause some type of confusion, cause a distraction, set some shit off in your life to distract you, to cause you to be stressed out, unhappy about, you know, what's going on right now in the present moment. They want to distract you from that so that you will fumble your blessing, your favor that God has over your life right now. But in the midst of it all, you was able to persevere. And that perseverance stopped that damn bullying because you got so far ahead of them, they can't even catch up. Yeah, you are protected. You are under divine protection. And they disregarded that. They were told this. They were made aware of this. And they disregarded it. They disregarded your divine protection. No, ain't nobody protecting her. Nobody cares about her or him or whatever. They just felt as though because they weren't under any type of protection, how could you be? Yeah. They turned this community of people, this occult group of people, yeah, turned their back. Their ancestors turned their back on them. That's why they ain't got nothing to call on. So they have to go and conjure up evil ass entities for assistance. Because their ancestors refuse to be used to do bad. That's not what they're there for. They're there to guide them to do good. And so because they have turned a deaf ear and a blind eye to being a good person, that's why they're not receiving any help. And that's why they're watching you mad as hell, going back and reporting what you got going on so they can stop your blessings, cut off your favor, cut off your access to the spiritual realm so you won't have any help in that area because they don't have none, because their ancestors being turned their back on their bloodline because they being doing bad, being doing evil, and they refuse to be conjured up into that. So they have severed the connection with their own ancestors and mad because you still got your connection with yours. Yeah. See, they clocking you so bad. They worried about who you been about to be with, and who this and who that, yada 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 yada, who, all this bullshit in your business. In your business. This is none of these people's business. What you got going on, who you are dealing with, who are you talking to, who's your interest. None of that. That's none of their business. Yeah. See, y'all finna go out of town, honey. And he finna take you to Pound Town, outside, taking with him around. Yeah. That's what you finna be doing. With Mr. Nice Guy. And they cannot. Okay? They cannot. Under no circumstances allow this to happen. So they think. Okay? In their mind, we cannot allow this person to be happy. We have to ruin their happiness. Honey, child, and you're destined for the shit. But here they go again. Here they go again with this practitioner again. It's this hating ass person with money. They think they got enough money to pay somebody to throw spare work on your ass, and it ain't working. You is unbothered. This person with money, they want you and they can't have you. Because you know they are a setup, a 52 fake out. And they're upset. Because they can't. Child, go on. These people mad because they can't have you. They mad because they can't have access to you. You don't want to be with them. You don't want to be around them. You ain't got no feelings for them. You ain't checking for them. And they feel like they can throw something your way to make it happen. Hell no, these people going to jail, physical jail, spiritual jail. They in the holding cell now, awaiting trial, because they will stand trial for the transgressions against you. Now that you can count on that. Yeah, achievement. See, they thought you was the one that was going to end up behind bars. They thought they were going to be able to swap destinies with you, and they were going to be the ones achieving and moving forward in your energy, and you was going to be the one falsely in prison and falsely charged for their transgressions. Nope. They mad now because they suffering right now while you are being successful right now. They do not like the check that was deposited into their motherfucking bank account. This is what they wasn't checking for. This is what they were not prepared for. Yeah. See, while they thought you was busy still fighting for their love, trying to get a place in their heart, you started pouring all that love into yourself, your energy into yourself. You won't even thinking or thought about these people. You could care less if these people gave a damn about you. You could care less about these people. Just like they could care less about you. Yeah, you got false documents surfacing. Yeah, the devil always is forced to reveal his plan now. He got to tell you his plan. And how he tell you and whether you figure it out or not, that's a different story. But yeah, these false documents was created to keep you from marrying the right person. Yeah, they wanted you with this decoy. Yeah, that was going to leave you single, sexy, and successful. Like, this person, this decoy was not going to commit to you. Not like the way you was thinking. Not like Mr. Nice Guy. They wanted you to be blinded by the materialistic things. What this person could do for you. How they could provide for you. And that's not what you were focusing on. You were focusing on being fulfilled in other ways. Things that were important. Not to say materialistic ways and things like that is not of importance, but on a soul level, that's you were looking for a soulmate, someone you can bond with on a soul level. Yeah, someone that's standing in their no, Mr. Nice Guy, the guy that's gonna bring in commitment. You see, there's two masculines here. One is real, one is fake. Just God, the Mr. Nice Guy is coming in to commit to you. This motherfucker right here is coming in under false pretenses. He's not who you think they are. This person is. No. I'm hearing secret marriage. They hide something. But they want to try to cloak it onto this nice person. They want to cloak themselves in this nice guy energy and cloak this nice guy in their energy. They want you to see fault and see wrong in your person and see all the things, right things in this fake ass individual. But your eyesight has been adjusted. Your perception has been changed. And you know real from fake now. And so therefore this 52 fake out that they're trying to do is not going to work. Yeah. It's not going to work. See, these people have abused you long enough to where you have figured their ass out. You can tell when someone is coming in to attack you. Yeah, your faith has strengthened in that area. Your discernment has strengthened. Your intuition has strengthened to where you can sniff them out a mile away. So they don't stand a chance coming into you this way anymore. I just said that. Your evolution is going to have these people so far back from you, they're not going to be able to reach you with this bullshit no more. Yeah. And this mature woman, you're moving on from it. Whether this is your foster mom, your real mom, a mother figure in your life, it's done. Because you know who was sending this shit your way now. It was a mother figure in your life that was trying to condemn you to this low vibrational energy, trap you, bind you in this low vibrational energy with an ain't shit ass mother sucker so that you can suffer in the name of love. So you will never experience true divine love. And now she's stuck with love on the brain. All this mother figure can think about is how they just lost the only thing or only person that loved them, which was you. Now they definitely ain't got nobody that loves them. Nobody. 777. You got 6 and 1 breaking down to 7. You got 77. Breaking down to the number 7. Again, 777. This is somebody's number here. Yeah. But you're going to see this rising star courthouse love spell. See, that's what this decoy was sent in to do. To put this love spell on you. So that you'll rush into a marriage that you were not supposed to be in. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. And over time, you and this Mr. Nice Guy was going to develop these emotions and feelings for each other to where you were going to, in due time, aka divine timing, get married. Not no rush and jump into some shit. Yeah. And this decoy is in emotional pain. They are hurt that you did not fall for that love spell, that love spell did not work. Honey, it broke them down, honey. It broke them down to their soul that they could not trap a star seed, honey. Because they really had it in their mind, honey, that they stepped out on faith, honey. And they knew they had the cat in the bag, baby, and did not. And did not. Because I'm hearing when that day came, honey, you was nowhere to be found. Because you was too busy going in Pound Town with your real counterparts. With the person who you're supposed to be with. It's like you gave them a dose of their own medicine. You fixed to fake their ass out. You led them on to believe that they had everything going as planned, and then they was about to seal the deal, and they was about to bind you up forever. This lust demon thought they was gonna come in and bind you up with this toxic ass magic, with this love spell. Yeah, that shit didn't even fucking work. It did not even fucking work. They thought they had time. because you was dragging it out. They thought it was working, but they was just gonna have to put in a little bit more energy and effort. Nah. It was just a build up to a hard come down. That's it. Yep, it was just a build up to a hard come down. Because again, they got the message. Baby, this ain't that shit. Ain't sweet like you thought it was. Have a good life though. Yep, somebody sent them a message about you in this relationship. That you did choose right. And they stuck with this karmic that they was trying to use you to get away from. Now they stuck with this bugaboo. A bugaboo. Yep. This girl on him like damn white on rice. He can't even breathe without her asking, oh, you alright? Can you breathe? You need help? If she could, she'll breathe for his ass. Girl. But yep, this comic master thought he had it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. Yes, honey. He thought he had you. This is crazy. Well, so much for thinking and thoughting, baby. Because he thought he had the bag secured. And you knew what it was all about from the beginning, honey. You knew what it was all about from the beginning, honey. He was coming in with this love offer for money. You knew the intentions. You felt it. From the way that this masculine came in, you felt the intention behind this relationship. And you said, baby, hell no. I'm good. Because you knew you was the hot commodity. You knew this person was coming in to steal from you, rich gal. Yes, you knew. And you knew not to drink from that damn cup of poison, honey. You knew, because you already had got a taste of that real love from Mr. Nice Guy over there. And you said, I'll take love over money any motherfucking day, but I ain't finna marry nobody for the love of money. Hell fucking no. And this person is in a tizzy. Like, I thought that was what was love. I thought that was what love was all about. See, look, they got my words twisted. They don't want me to talk. And you was like, sorry about your luck. You need to go read a few books, honey, because that's not what love is all about. That ain't love at all. That's greediness. Okay, you got this high priest. That's a healer that's coming in here. This Mr. Nice Guy. It's the 52 fake out. The thief that thought that they was going to come in here and confuse your ass about who you was really in love with, honey. They thought you was going to fall in love with their little broke ass, honey. They thought they could put that spell or that cast that spell of illusion over you so you couldn't see who they truly were. And it was like, I seen you and I knew who you was before the fuck you came in the door. They is confused as hell. They nervous. They concerned because they feel like they have been exposed due to you understanding what their assignment was and you figured them out before they were able to get the job done. You trusted your intuition on this. You were notified by an archangel about who and what this person was about. And that's how you were able to dodge this person, dodge this bullet. Yep. And you seeing who this person really was. A broke boy trying to cloak himself in good boy energy. Chill. Yep, coming in to cause destruction in your life. I know y'all glad that y'all dodged this damn on bullet. I know y'all like, out the door, I got to go. Yeah, that's why you abandoned this shit. You abandoned this connection before the shit even got started up, honey. You was like, I seen who you was when you before you came knocking on my motherfucking door. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You already knew this because y'all use tools of divination to help guide you along your way when you're confused about some things, to get clarification about people, places, and things in your life that are coming in on a weird frequency. Mm-hmm. And you were told about this Ice King that was coming in, cloaking himself in soulmate energy to build this faulty foundation with you just for money. As soon as they got what they came for, they was gonna leave you stuck with everything, the bills and all that shit. And they was gonna change you. They wanted to change you to be a broken-hearted, scorned woman who just out here using their body to get what they want. And they thought they was gonna have you trapped and bound in that particular energy. And they was gonna change you from being a hard-working woman to a woman that a lady of the night. That's what they thought they were gonna change you into, a lady of the night. That was the whole basis of that love spell. To put that lady of the night energy on your ass. Turn you into a Jezebel. Because you got ran over. And it's like, no ma'am. I need a man with a job, a real job that has a real occupation, a career. Not a career in breaking hearts and manipulating and conniving people about their money. A real career doing something upstanding, something righteous. Yeah. And they're out here spreading the false narrative about you, but every word they say out their motherfucking mouth, and whoever continues to spread this false ass narrative is receiving instant karma from even speaking bad on your name. Yeah. Yeah, and trying to come and touch your blessed anointings, your blessed abundance. And they was being controlled by these damn entities and didn't even know it. And now that the entity is up off of them, because they done took a part of their soul or took the whole damn thing, they left as an empty shell of themselves. And that's why they sitting back in this victim mentality, because they wasn't expected to be left high and dry like this. This was not the promise or the deal that was made. The deal was reneged on. Terms and conditions was changed. And their payout wasn't what they were promised it to be. Yep. They are facing legal action, federal legal action being taken against them for federal crimes that they have committed against you. Yeah. This masculine waiting on you, honey. They're waiting for you to get it together and cut all this shit off so that y'all can have this divine union. And this time it's you, honey. You have some more ascending to do, my divine femme. You're almost there. And he waiting on you. He waiting on you now. Yeah, so he can be that honorable man for you and make you an honest woman. Yep. What about this ritual? Oh, this man manifested you. He prayed for you. He sought God for you. Yep, he manifested this pathway to lead y'all back to each other for this divine union. That's why he's being patient. Yeah, he healed his inner childhood wounds. So therefore he can come into you honorably, righteously, wholeheartedly, healed, able to pour good into you, to get rid of that bad, low vibrational energy, that whatever is left, heal those unfixed, heal those broken pieces that are still on the inside of you. Yeah. Y'all finna be blissfully happy, honey. This man is y'all finna be happy. I'm so happy for y'all. I'm so happy. Look at that. Look, the veil has been lifted. The veil has been lifted. Ain't no peekabooing out. Baby, it's almost fully lifted, honey. These people are about to be fully exposed. They not only are they gonna be naked to you, but everybody around you. Yeah. This boss got us. What the? Somebody had some type of conflict with their sexuality, and they're transitioning out of that conflict and letting that shit go because it was part of a spell to keep them binded, keep this entity binded onto them. Yeah. Somebody had a secret life, and their secret life partner is jealous and envious because they don't want to be a part of this secret life no more. Yeah. They want to have a true family. And they thought they led this person on, this secret partner, on to believe that it was going to be with them. But now they doing it with you, and they mad, and you got another secret hater that want to do something to you because of people past. Because of people's past. Damn. Somebody has an elder woman in their family that knew about their twin flame and was obsessed with your twin flame. Yeah. And tried to keep conflict going to keep y'all in separation. Excuse me, hoping that it will have some type of effect on your harvest. Yeah, they're going to have you mentally and emotionally unstable to where you couldn't reap a good harvest because you're not able to do what you need to do to till your land properly and nurture your crop. Yeah, because they're going to have you in the Jezebel energy. I just said that over there. I just said that. So this thief had a secret life. He was in the closet. And he want to come out the closet and be with you. And this man tried to keep him from you by saying you was a wicked witch. And you was going to put a spell on him with your coochie. And he need to stay away from it. And that you was going to get him caught up. You was going to drain the life out of him. All the while, it wasn't him that he needed to be worried about. It was his damn mama. It was his damn mama he needed to be worried about. She the one that went to go see the voodoo high priest about keeping him separated from his twin flame. She the one that cast this spell on his master and had him questioning his goddamn sexuality and had you getting your ass whooped from every which way and you didn't know why things were coming your way. So you had it coming from both ways. You had it coming from your family and you had it coming from your divine masculine family. You didn't even know it because you were indirectly but directly being affected by this spell that was cast to keep y'all separated. Because your family wasn't the only one who knew about you. Your divine masculine's family knew about you too as well because they looked into his life as well. Because just as well as you were special to your family, this divine masculine was special to his as well. And they wanted to figure out what the fuck was so special about him, just like yours wanted to figure out what was so special about you. And when his found out, it was like they was both casting spells on both of y'all at the same time. I don't know if y'all families knew each other or not, but y'all families was doing the same thing to y'all. Yeah, you was an earth angel. And this is a divine masculine that they try to turn into a karmic masculine. Had this man doing questionable things behind the scenes, doing something strange with a little piece of change, honey. And now everybody mad because all the spells that was thrown towards you and this divine masculine is now, coming to an end. They're being broken. I'm hearing return to sender as well. Yeah, look at that. Earth angel, divine masculine. Y'all ended up at the end of the day making y'all way back to each other. Yeah, there was a mature man that was trying to throw magic, death magic, and it was blocked by your divine masculine. But still, this mature man, you're divine masculine. I don't know what part. I don't know why I just said that. I just caught that. I don't know what your divine masculine did, but this death message that was being thrown on you or towards you by this mature man here, it was blocked by your divine masculine, and that's why this person who threw this shit towards you is in heavy bondage right now because your divine masculine, you didn't know he was manifesting you. He was praying for you. He was doing rituals to break the spells that were being cast upon him so that y'all could come together. That's why this veil is being lifted because he's working on himself on the other side as well, and this veil is being lifted. And he's a boss here, but see, he's coming out, but he's coming out to himself, meaning he's facing his reality of the choices that he made sexually and about the experiences that he had sexually. And he knew that he had to end that cycle, in that part of him, get rid of that entity. And he did. And he ended that shit. And his boyfriend is mad that he wanted to come and start a family with you. That's why all this truth is being exposed. Yep. The evil. It was this motherfucking kitchen witch ass karmic that he was with that was saying a goddamn this karmic was seeing the person that this is both of y'all mamas. This is this masculine mama. This is this divine feminine mama. This divine feminine mama sent in this karmic female to manipulate this masculine and use his gifts against him, weaponize his own energy against him to trap him into a relationship. And that's how she was able to gain control and manipulated him. She was put on to gain by your mother that was watching him, trying to keep him from you. And this mama was trying to keep this masculine from you. So, oh Lord, this mama wanted to turn you into a hoe because she wanted to put a bad taste in her son's mouth when it came to you and wanted you to show up as damaged goods or somebody that's not worth committing to because you done been ran through. And that's just not the case at all. That's why he made his way back unto you. Because this mom, all this energy, this negative energy that your mama threw at you, it went right back to her. That's what this voodoo high priest didn't tell the mother, that this spell was going to backfire. Because this divine union couldn't be touched. She wanted the money, so she did it. But she did not tell that lady what was going to be her after effect or the side effects of this magic that she paid to have thrown. But this voodoo high priestess, she knew. And that's why this man is sitting back getting her ass whooped. Ooh, child, I reckon here, all I can say is pray over yourself, pray for your masculine, keep yourself covered, keep yourself protected from this energy. And just sit back and watch it all play out. Play your part, keep moving forward. You and your divine masculine are going to run back into each other. You don't got to worry about that. In between time, just make sure you keep yourself clear. These goddamn bullets that's being shot, okay? Because they shoot when they final shot. I'm telling you, they give it all they got on this last go around because they know it's already over with. So they just letting it all hang out, just letting it all out. You know, the final hoorah. So you ain't got but a little bit more time to stay on the inside so you can not get caught up in none of this outside drama. And then you guys will be free to be. So, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.